Okay, so while this is loading, we're going to run into our next video, and the next step of the process, which, believe it or not, before you actually upload it to YouTube, you need to do this next step. Now, this is the most important step, aside from tagging, that a lot of people don't do. So if I were a new YouTuber, I didn't know what I was doing, I didn't know how to generate traffic or, basically potentially grab attention the right way, I would just upload this with, a random title that didn't have any merit, didn't have any make any sense. It might be motivation and laziness, or wake up early to get on the grind. But the way that you really want to do it is you want to go into TubeBuddy, which is my trusty little tool here, and I'll actually link this in the description. This is going to blow your mind. I'll link this in the description of this video, as well as attached to this lecture, and at the end in the bonus lectures if you want to check it out. Now, I just said dude by accident. I did have the license for this. I downgraded to kind of demonstrate on my YouTube channel. Check that out if you want. The differences between the free version of this and the paid version. Now, you can get this and use it the free version, but you're obviously limited. But the Tag Explorer still works. Now, there's a bunch of other great features on here that will really blow your mind and help you. But for right now, we're just going to use the Tag Explorer. Tag Explorer is still phenomenal, and it will help you a lot. So the first thing that you want to do before you actually upload your video is figure out a title that people are actually searching for. What are people searching for that you can basically identify that has a lot of the most amount of traffic possible with the least amount of competition? So let's just kind of brainstorm and throw some terms into here, and we'll see what actually pops up in YouTube. Because like I said in the introduction to this course, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, behind only Google. So if you can leverage that organic traffic that's already searching for a term, you've done half the battle. That's half your fight. Okay, so what we're going to do right here is we're going to figure out, we're going to pump in some tags and see what actually people are searching for that actually has high traffic but low competition. So I might go with how to, or motivation. Let's say how to motivate yourself for greatness. See if somebody's typing that in. See, this is good. This yielded good results. It has a decent amount of search volume, a decent amount of people are searching for it, but the competition isn't that scarce. But I bet you we could find a better one. So what I would do potentially is I'd go into Word, and we're going to be back into this the Tag Explorer later to basically figure out the right tags to put on our video. But I'm going to save this one for later. But for my title, I can find another one. Now, this is the fun part. I love this stuff. If you're doing YouTube videos, hopefully you're going to find this fun too. You'll see it suggests things here for you. I might go through and say inspiration. It's not how you spell inspiration. For life. Let's see if people are searching that. Obviously, the more general and broad you can keep it, ideally the better. But if people are obviously, if you can rank for a term that's more broad, that's better because it brings more search traffic with it. But it also brings more competition. So you're really going to have to hone in and try to identify. See, this is obviously poor, inspiration for life, because it's so broad. So many people tag their video with this, and it's not specific enough. It's not long tail keyword enough. And long tail keyword just basically means it's more moving parts of the keyword. So a long tail keyword might be how to bring inspiration for life or something like that, instead of just like life inspiration or inspiration for life. You can see this has high competition. Even though it gets a bunch of search volume, they say it's poor because so many people are trying to rank for this keyword that it's not worth the search volume that it gets. So let's try to find something else. We'll say inspirational video on success. Let's see if that works. And that's very good. That's a perfect example of something that we'd want to throw in our title. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to put this in Word as my first one, knowing that I'm going to put this in my keywords later too, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that. But this is going to be part of my title. Now I'm going to come up with 2 keywords for my title. So inspirational videos on success is the first one, and we'll space this just so we remember. And we're going to find one more really fast too. So you'll see that that's very good. Like I said, it has a lot of search volume, but doesn't really have that many people trying to compete for it, and therefore it is good. This is, I'm telling you, Tag Explorer on TubeBuddy will change your life. It will change your entire YouTube game. It will get you the organic traffic you're searching for. Let's try one more and get another tag for our video, for our video's title. So how about motivational talks? How about for entrepreneurs? And that's actually very good too. It has, you know, a decent amount of search volume, not the greatest, you know, but not the worst. So it's enough people are searching it every month, but nobody's competing for it. Nobody is. So this is a great potential search term and something I would want to put in my video's title. So my video's title will end up being something like this. Obviously, I'm going to tag these, but this is what my video's title is going to look like. Two keywords: inspirational videos on success, motivational talks for entrepreneurs is going to be my video's title, filled full of keywords. But for the time being, I'm going to leave these because you also want your keywords from your title to be in your video tags. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Let's see if this is okay. This is still only 42% because it's such a long video. But I'm going to actually end this video and we're going to upload it with that new title, and I'm going to get into the actual process of how to optimize your video to get the most search traffic for it, and find those tags in the next one. Okay, so stay tuned for that. I'll be back as soon as this is done, you know, basically pumping out and finishing the export.